So. Poached.
What a base and trifling creature is man. I bid you, hone your spirit, refine it.
What are you looking at?
Trying to get my headphones to connect.
Oh, sorry. Should I have waited then?
You can go.
I mean, you do the twitchy pitchy.
Yeah, the ad break and all.
Yes.
This is not working.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You usually don't have this much trouble with it.
Maybe you should next time put it in before you start the laptop.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean, next time.
Yeah, but you turned the laptop on.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay.
Anyway. So technical difficulties as usual. Yeah, that's probably it. Boop, boop. Test, test. Test, 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 test. Good. Then, do the intro.
Hello, Daybreakers, Curse Breakers, and Monster Climbers, Dungeon Explorers, and Demon Slayers. Welcome back to Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, Bitter Black Isle DLC, where we are on our second run through. We are at the final boss again, and we are going to see if we can beat him another time. And if we can't, then we grind.
Yeah.
But if we can, then this will be a very short stream, so I think we might start my next mini game.
Yeah, I mean, either if you win or lose, this will be a short stream in itself, as of this game, and then the other maybe now, because then it's mostly like doing for some achievements and grinding. This is probably not so interesting. Might be like maybe find the stream for, I don't know, the very rest.
Yeah.
And then should be probably that. And I will be focused on this. Also just run through the dungeon kinda. Didn't have anything, just killing him again. And this, there's something specific happening. Gives an achievement, that's why we have this here. And I gonna focus, so I will entertain you in the meanwhile.
Sure. Okay, put me on the spot like that. Why don't you? Okay.
It's your stream. And I can't.
Well, you're the one
and
playing, so
I gonna see if I can do the trick with the door. Just thought I tried it in the beginning because
okay.
the fox after can still get new. Yeah, it's the already different voice before. No.
Yeah.
They're there, but we freed his soul now. So who's that?
I don't know. It's a good question, actually.
Brute force and magic, both well lethal.
Maybe they mean it in this.
That's what I said.
I thought I didn't see that it was lower there.
I said near the door. And
Yeah, I thought you
like,
mean.
no, that's a gate.
Yeah, I thought you mean in the hallway. I thought,
Yeah, and then I said no, but I think they mean there anyway. You're like,
yeah, sorry.
Please help me.
Come back up.
This tight. It was clumsy. Debilitated. Take care, you aren't poisoned.
It's aggressive.
oh, it's fair enough. It seems maybe we can do this after all.
Yeah. Sorry. It was more misunderstanding. I thought you meant from the floor. I didn't realize it's the ceiling is low there.
Oh. That's okay.
Arisen, I am at your side. Very well. I'm on my way.
Yeah, you come into play.
Dana.
Damon.
Oh, okay. Dana.
All the music is kind of chill.
Yeah, I said before, it's gives me very Neo Automata vibes.
No, before it was because it was so thrilling. Because it just sort of beat him and kind of was kind of a bit anxiety-inducing.
Yeah.
Or like a bit lash, but this time a bit more chill.
That I can understand.
I like his animation, like he throws like the eyes just like that, and or when he picks you up and throws you away like an old boy.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's like he doesn't really care. It's just like, why do I need to be here?
Restore a bit of
doing this. Why don't you stick me in the depth of this dungeon just so I can be the final boss to a group of stupid pawns, stupid dragon.
I mean, in the beginning I had fun with the dragon doing this here in that sense, yeah. He has a cool design. Do you think?
Yeah, it does.
No! They hold the advantage! You need to concern yourself with the likes of this pathetic.
As usual, we have Becca and Samantha.
Nice. My character June, her real name is Rebecca. Before she got the nickname June, she liked people to call her Becca. When she met, when she relied into a relationship, she decided to go by June. June July or something.
Yeah.
And now, like, pretty much everyone calls her June. Now, like, even her family calls her June. So, like, she doesn't dislike her real name, but it feels weird for her to get called by it because, like, everyone calls her June now. Like, beyond
lying down.
like that.
First line, the F
good.
part.
Okay, yeah, good. The only time she's ever called Rebecca now is like in official documents and stuff. Like if she gets like a bill or something, it'll be addressed to Rebecca Grace. That's how you think. Like everyone else gets her June.
Dragon Automata.
Yes. The new Dogma.
Better.
You know, because when I grew up about pages, I titled them something like an abbreviation of what it's, because you know, so I can type the first few letters of it in and it comes up.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes I do that, but I too often forget it.
the guide for this game is now forever bookmarked as Dragon's Dog.
The Dragon's Dog.
Yeah.
Needs to be completely out of this. I won't tell you what's special this time.
I've learned new
You will find out.
Yes.
But don't worry, when it happens, I check what he does, so when it gets a few different attacks, but it's not so much different apparently. Two bars down, by the way.
I'm on my way.
So if you want me to entertain you, I might as well just ramble about my characters a bit, because I don't have anything else to talk about anything. So I'll tell you a bit more about June. June is a 24-year-old woman who lives in California, LA somewhere. I haven't figured out where exactly. But she was born and grew up in Los Angeles, so she has a very pronounced California accent when she talks. It's not like it's not all the way into Valley Girl territory, but it's sort of like, you know, in that general area. She very much embodies the stereotype of the California girl. Like she's blonde, she's very tan, she's very like you know that. But she kind of she and July, and yes, July is her real name. have been in a relationship for a couple of years now. I say a couple of years because time does not mean anything in the world of my characters. Yeah, they have been in a relationship. They're polyamorous, but they don't really have any other partners yet. June is very much a fan of guns and
They hold the
shooters.
advantage!
She and July run a repair shop in downtown LA. So they kind of run it out because they live in the 4th floor of an apartment building, but there's also like a little like shared garage kind of thing, small building next to it, which they use as their lab. So they do that for like repairing things and like making things. So basically they work freelance, so they get paid based on like however many jobs they do, and you know they can repair stuff for you, and like whatever it is, but like they repair all kinds of things. You can take it to them and they'll like give you an estimate of how long it will take to repair, like if they need any like extra materials and stuff, then they'll give you an estimate on how much it's going to cost based on the time and cost of materials, and then if you're good with that, then you pay them up front and they do it for you, and then they get it back to you when it's done. If it takes longer, they don't charge you extra. This is, it's just fair. And if they say that this is like beyond fixing, then they leave it off to buy it off you, so they can like break it down and use it for parts and materials for other things. Yeah, scraps. So they'll give you like however much money they think it would be worth. They usually get pretty busy. They usually get a lot of orders because they live in quite a populous area. Their shop is relatively well known, so they get a lot of work. So they make a lot of money through that. June's kind of like in her youth, she was a lot more tomboyish than she is now. She kind of like if you maybe would have thought she was almost going to grow up to be a trans man, because she was very like, she wanted her hair short, she was dressed in like typical boys' clothes, she was very much more into like playing with the boys and stuff. She has made it clear that she does still think of herself as a woman, now that she's an adult. But she's like loose with her gender, like she doesn't mind, she wouldn't, have a problem with dressing in more masculine ways.
We're standing on the ice or something.
Yeah, so she's always been into technology. She's always had a fascination with technology. Like when she was 5, for her 5th birthday, she got a like.
Can you believe this is only the 2nd print?
Yeah. So she got a like tool set, like a child's play tool set for her 5th birthday. And she absolutely loved it, and since then she started using it to like take things apart to see how they worked and stuff, and she got kind of like obsessed with that. So for a few years, and she would have like, any time she saw like a new device or something, her instinct would always be to like, take it apart and see like how it fits together and how it works. And because she did that so much, she actually got really good at like fixing things too, because obviously because she took it apart, she'd have to put it back together again. And so she became well known among her classmates for being like able to fix things. So
She didn't get any dirt for that. On the guys.
She was most of her friends were guys. Like I said,
I mean other guys.
she was one of the guys when she was younger.
Try to listen, but sorry if I missed something.
That's okay.
Did she do that?
I wouldn't say much really. I mean, kind of, yeah.
Doesn't need to be a stone touch, you know?
Yeah.
Or a touch.
Like I said, she's
like in the middle between Clan and Bash, it's called a touch.
I guess kind of. I mean, she doesn't really care much about her gender, like.
Also not about gender, but representation as well.
Okay, about presentation, she does tend to lean towards the masculine presentation, yeah. Like not fully into it, but kind of, you know, more that way.
So I guess like singing touch.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know what the term is, but I think soft touch.
Soft touch, yeah, I guess that fits well for her. But yeah, so she had a reputation for like being able to fix things.
By the way, halfway.
Nice. I can see I'm looking.
But that was just a general statement of her.
Yeah, she used to be a bit very rambunctious when she was younger. She got into fights a lot, like both play fights and real fights. She's kind of mellowed out a lot when she got older, but in the past she used to really be very much a scrapper. So she had a reputation after a while where, like, anytime one of her friends like broke something and would take it to her, she'd go like, "Oh, June will fix it." Becca will fix it. She wasn't called June again. And then she was like, "Fine, okay, yeah, sure, I'll give it a try." It got to the point where
Also, I still have 3 wig stalls, so
nice. It got to the point where her parents would kind of jokingly be like, "Oh no, she's got a screwdriver again, everybody run." So like she would like carry a screwdriver around with her. She once tried to take the TV apart to see how it worked, but her parents wouldn't let her. Her parents caught her and she was like unscrewing the screws on the back of the TV, and they were
actually,
like, "What?"
broken things I did that part like 2 times or something, but I didn't understand it because I wasn't into that.
No,
I was just curious how it looked.
she's always been good with that. Like,
I know, it just thought
yeah,
it's interesting.
it's good.
What do you think about it?
Well, you know, it's not for everyone.
Yeah, well, it's still looking into it to see how it looks, even if I don't understand it.
That's good. Yeah. She and July work. I don't think you did, Lid. It's just because you're full.
It's okay. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. You got off late. Yeah, she and July work very well together because, you know, they complement each other. Because like June's more like good at seeing how
No need to concern yourself with the likes of this pond.
Like,
This will restore a bit of health.
like July is better at like figuring out like what individual parts do, and June is better at figuring out like how they all fit together. So July is more like detail oriented, and June is more like bigger picture kind of thing. So they work well together when they're like making stuff or fixing stuff.
I'm on my way. I'll go at once. Agreed.
Because July is the one who will usually go like, "Oh, if we put this certain part here, then that'll improve it." And June's like, "Oh yeah," and then then she figures out how it goes in. So basically, July is like the blueprints / ideas person, and June is more the one who actually does the building and repairing and stuff.
So what was the plan? Like, June is more repairing and
July is better at like figuring out how to do it, and June is the one who's good at actually doing it. So when they have like a machine that's broken, for instance, say it's like a VCR or something like that, July, they'll take it apart, they'll look at it, and usually July will be like, oh yeah, here's the problem, this is no, a VCR.
what's that?
A thing you play videos in.
Also that thing,
Yeah.
So, first I thought you heard you say TV.
No. Like if you, so if they have one like that, they'll take it apart, and then July will be like, oh, like here's the problem. This part is like eroded or something or whatever.
Here's the problem. It is broken.
Yeah. And then, so they'll take that out, and then she'll think, okay, if you know, we just need to replace this part, and then she'll be like, okay, cool. Then she'll do that. Or if it's more complicated, or like, if it's like something that is more complicated than just replacing the part, then she'll be like, okay, so we could do this and this and this, and then June will be like, oh, okay, yeah, and then she does that. So yeah. Yes, so that's really all I can say about June. Her favourite food is fried chicken.
And I guess July.
July, yeah. July I can talk about. She was born on the 4th of July, American Independence Day. And so her parents wanted to give her like a name to commemorate that. And they originally thought...
Indeed.
Yeah. They originally thought about calling her Hope, but then they thought, no, that sounds kind of too sentimental and cliche.
I think that sounds more cynical.
But then they were like, oh, 4th of July, well, let's just call her July. And then it's like, okay, sure. So they called her July. When July was, I'm going to put all my quote-unquote notes up here.
4 out of 10 left.
Nice.
She's exposed after an attack. Very well. I'm on my way.
So, July, yes.
Cannot move.
She was honestly a very spoiled child. Like her parents just kind of completely doted on her. They gave her anything she wanted. They basically treated her like a little princess. Yeah, like when she turned 3, like on her birthday, she saw the fireworks for like the 4th of July parades, and she asked about them, and her parents basically said that they were in honor of her birthday. So yeah, she grew up until she was like maybe 7 or so. She fully thought that all the fireworks and parades for her. So obviously this is kind of, you can imagine, doesn't really do such good for a little child's personality to be so spoiled like this. She basically grew up thinking that like she was queen of the world, and like everyone always had to do what she wanted all the time. Which meant it was quite a shock for her when she started school and realised that things don't actually work like that. Basically, no one wanted to be friends with her because she was so stuck up and entitled, and like basically thought that she should get her way all the time. Like she would often throw a tantrum when people didn't want to play with her, or like didn't want to play what she wanted, or didn't play it the way she wanted to play it, and so on. She was, like I said, she was very spoiled. And she also got in trouble with the teachers a lot because she would argue with them because she thought she knew better than they did. Like she, in her defense, she literally didn't know them better because like she was raised to think this, and so she got confused, and that made her frustrated, and that made her lash out and act even more arrogant, entitled.
Also an unpleasant person.
Yeah, well, this is when she was little. Like, this is when she was around 5 or 6. So,
Okay.
and it's, like I said, it was her parents' fault because they spoiled her. And so she kind of, because she was so like desperate for people to do what she wanted, and no one wanted to be friends with her, she kind of developed a pathological need for attention. Which at first she would manifest through her just like being a class clown, basically. Like she would mess around, do like silly things, disrupt lessons so she could get attention, which quite often resulted in like getting detention as well.
She is much more poison resistant. Like they get poisoned all the time by this poison bubble.
Nice.
I run through it and just finish nothing.
Nice. Which works, to be fair. People slowly started walking up to her when she started being like more fun, but it kind of didn't really fix anything because she was still all spoiled, thinking like, yes, now people are paying attention to me as they should be. So anyway, this basically went on until one night when she was around 8 years old, I'd say. She came home to find her parents looking rather serious. Apparently they got a call from the school who were very concerned about her behaviour. Basically, not only did her grades suck, she was also disrupting all the lessons and keeping the other students from learning. She was spending almost every day in detention.
What a friend.
Yeah. So of course, young and spoiled July thought that her parents would let it slide like they do everything else. They did not. The thing is, they weren't even like mad or anything. Like they didn't yell at her or scold her or anything like that. They basically apologized to her and admitted that they carried away with spoiling her, and they didn't think about like what kind of consequences that would have, and they basically said that it was basically their fault that she ended up like that. And they concluded by for the first time in July's life they gave her a punishment, like, or not punishment, but more like an ultimatum. They said if she got detention again, she would be banned from watching all of her favourite TV shows for a week. And like, that was the first time they'd ever given her any kind of punishment for like anything, and it completely shocked her out of her like behaviour. Like, honestly, she was pretty much silent for most of the rest of the night because she was so like stunned. Like,
I mean, it's lucky then that she thought that before Ava's boyfriend they would think like that. Well, you know, you do not know. You don't really do it. You're just saying you're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's that combined with the fact that her parents were so like apologetic that made her kind of realise that I haven't been like being good. Yeah. So after that, she honestly tried her best to adjust and be better, but it was hard for her because she still found herself craving, because she developed such a pathological need for attention. She still found herself craving that attention that she wanted. She held on, like, even though it was hard. There was many times when she almost cracked because she was like so desperate for it, but like she held through because she could not see her parents, so disappointed in her again. And then after she grew up a bit, she figured out another way of getting attention, let's say. So yeah, July nowadays is very flirty and promiscuous. Like she's with June, she's happy with June, like she's also happy that June doesn't mind sharing her.
What do you say?
I said that because after she grew up, she found another way of getting attention.
Yeah, no, I heard the last bit.
Like
To share?
June, she's with June. She's happy that she's with June. She's also happy that June doesn't mind sharing her.
Again, correction. People are not things, you can't share them.
July is definitely a thing.
No. It's like if you have other partners, it's fine, but you don't call it share it, you don't own the person.
In their dynamic, yes, they would.
Yes, but there's what they do private and I just said because not giving the wrong picture of life.
Right. You're right. Sorry. Yeah.
And you didn't say that out of that, that's why.
Yeah.
They hold the advantage.
Yeah. They have a dominant submissive dynamic between them. With June being the dom.
That's sad, but the sub is like if that's a specific thing, this may not just be the sub is also.
Yes. I'm being vague because I'm on the stream here.
What's your stream?
Talk about two.
I just wanted to
It's BDSM basically. She I wouldn't say she likes pain so much as she just likes the she likes the adrenaline rush of being hit and like whipped and stuff. June knows not to go too hard with her because she actually has quite a low pain tolerance personally. But she likes the whole experience. And she really likes being tied up as well.
I like two of the pain.
Yeah. And she also loves fireworks. She loves anything that goes boom, basically. She loves fireworks, she loves bombs, explosives. She's actually really good at making them. She does, like, every year on New Year's Eve, she does, like, a big fireworks display that she designs herself, and like, she makes the fireworks and stuff. She finds fun. Of course, she still loves the fireworks on her birthday, and any other time of the year. People want to set off big flashbangs. Her favourite food is curry. She likes really spicy food. Both because she likes the flavour and also because she likes the sort of like masochistic pleasure she gets from eating something really spicy. On her birthday, she wrote like special like super spicy curry. Yeah, that's pretty much July. What else do I talk about?
Probably a small question and a very corner I just noticed. That's also the fight.
Very well. Agreed. Must be done.
Also, there are different enemies, so the harpies are not there anymore, so I can't get the last. Can't finish this first. I tried other ways, but like, say summon this or do this, but I couldn't use it.
There might be other options.
I'm on my way. Please help me. concern yourself with the light of
That's
this
June.
one.
So yeah, that's June and July. As for if they play video games, June plays more than July does. June, as you might predict, for someone who really loves guns, she really likes FPS games. Her favourite is Call of Duty. That's like her favourite series, but she plays a lot of things like that. July, the only game she's ever played is The World Ends With You, which she loves. But like I said, she's not so much of a gamer. She just really likes that game. So she plays it and she gets like a break from things.
I'm on my way.
Although she has been getting into Kingdom Hearts recently.
No! They hold the advantage!
Mostly because she heard that the World Ends With
Also
You.
because Python.
Mostly because she heard that the World Ends With You characters take an appearance in one of the games, so she was excited about that. But then June basically told her, like, no, you can't just play one game in the whole series. You gotta play your way up to it, and she was like, all right, fine. But then she actually started getting, she actually kind of likes it. I think she's like halfway through Chain of Memories now, but she's been making that through the games. And she also, like, June made her promise that, like, she will, like, you know, fully complete the games, not just like rush through the story, but like actually see everything the games have to offer. So
I'm on my way.
she's been doing good with that, honestly. Maybe she'll play more soon.
Second, tornado components.
So yeah, June plays a lot of FPS games. And others too, like she's flexible, she just...
Also more damage while he's doing that, I just want to...
Oh yeah,
Nice.
she was mostly for first FPS. See, I have to call Horns back because they know not to go near.
I'm on my way. Very well. It's exposed after it attacks.
I'm having a for a bit. I'm talking so much.
Sorry. Well, it's entertaining as well, so it's just, well, taking forever.
Who else should we talk about then? So,
Again, talking about the game, I guess.
I haven't played this game myself, actually.
Oh,
So I can watch
They hold
it's
the
fun.
advantage.
And like, I think because I'd be interested
It's but a
to
scratch.
see if this. I probably would go with Magic Archer as well, but I'm much more a power gamer, so it might be interesting to see
can
how
play
the
like
appearance is
Concern
different.
yourself with the
play
lights of
this
this
correctly,
one.
you know? Or it's
Oh,
also,
I'll make my own.
also Sorcerer. Yeah. I mean, you can start a new game class and use this one and you're super strong already.
I'd rather start from scratch. I like to start from scratch.
Also reminder this is still hard, so
Yeah,
it's a hard.
Troubling
Yeah,
foe. A curative, sir. I'm on my way.
but like I could say this in general, things to talk about, it's just about me, I guess. I'm such a power gamer. Like whenever I play
In
games,
video games.
video games, yes.
Yeah. Not so much RPGs.
No,
It's a troubling
whenever I
foe.
play video games, if there is any way of like power leveling, like you know, if you can sneak into an area of higher level enemies that can be defeated with an exploit or something, or like if there's just an area full of, you know, those rare enemies who run away after a few turns but also do tons of XP, or anything like that,
A curative.
I will exploit the shit out of those areas. I will level my characters up. if you give me an opportunity to level my characters up to max level before the first boss, I will freaking take it. You know? I just basically grind the hell out of it as much as I can, as early as I can, and then I basically just steamroll the whole game. Or I will use like the most broken like techniques or skills or whatever. I'll like basically.
I always say like there are no broken skills in the game most of the time. They want you to be good powerful to use it.
I will always look up like what are the best skills, what are the most powerful skills, what are the most powerful skills that are available early in the game, etc., and basically
Like,
just do that.
I do similar, not in the same way, just the most powerful, but I think like, I would just see like some things what is kind of an option. I think about a build, what would be cool to do, and then I look for the best way to play this build. So
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I basically, like, especially if there's like skill trees and stuff, like I don't know what's good, so I just look up what's good, and then I
So 1 bar left.
oh, nice. And then I think like, oh okay, because I don't want to like try things out. I just want to know what I should go for, and so I look things up to see what other people say is good, and then I trust strangers on the internet. And strangers on the internet say that Magic Archer is the best class in this game, so I'm going to go with that.
So I used it for 1 for this, but also because I think it's on the cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I lose some more because there's like too many those.
I'll go at once. I'm on my way. No! They hold the advantage! This will stay a bit help.
If I would say, if I talk about them, because as I've said many times, one of my favourite series is Kingdom Hearts, and like the only game I really don't like in that series is Chain of Memories, because I don't like the card battle mechanic itself, like because that can be cool, it can be kind of interesting, even though I find it kind of difficult to have to be focusing on like attacking enemies while also shuffling through my deck to find the right cards I need. I think it would have worked much better as a tournament game if they were going to do the whole card thing. But the whole reason I don't really like it is because it's just so easy to make, like, well, way too easy. Like, if you have the right slates, the right skills, you can basically just win every battle without even trying. Simba for the early battles, and then Cloud for the later battles, and then also what is it, Freeze, Tornado, my boss is Sonic Blade, basically shreds these pieces. So yeah, it's just the only challenge really comes from the final boss. I mean, if you, even a basic fire deck, like, demolishes most bosses except for Axel. Even the fire boss, the fire deck works really well. But yeah, I mean, It's not bad. It's just kind of gets kind of boring after a while, especially with like
My
all
consciousness
the grinding you do, especially like
feels clumsy.
late in the game.
Takeover is happening. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll get ready.
Oh, what's happening? Chest face.
Yes. It's in the rest lumps down. It's its true form.
Oh.
Slave to a broken order. Dare you look upon the truth?
Well, good luck.
I have seen the scattering of countless myriad souls. They gather and flow to become as the river of time, expanding to fill the flood.
Still fight. Oh.
Yeah, didn't I say last time that it kind of almost looks like he has a face
Yes,
stress?
but I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Was a good tactic.
Yet at once you see the master of this imperial
It is a
flow.
troubling foe.
Grand as all the heavens.
Not the same creature. I
My
sense
people,
threat.
hold your spirit, refine it. I shall await you in the crucible of soul.
Please help me.
Yeah,
My
I think it
consciousness
was open up.
is clumsy. No, they hold the
I
advantage.
think fight them, but no, we need to beat them over
It's a
first,
troubling
because
foe.
Sucks.
This will restore a bit of health.
they don't do any damage.
I've learned of beasts. I'm on my way. Agreed. Must be done. Very well. Security. Still fight. I can't
No. It says like also the chest, but
move.
the mid damage.
It's very resilient to magic.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, the awakened form speak to Holy. The face is generally a weak spot.
Yeah, that's what I read too. It isn't, because I don't do any damage. See?
Oh,
I attacked several times.
weird.
Is that cheese or something?
No,
Or so just will die. Was it's again full health like this? Which is just unfair.
yeah, I guess maybe you're too low level.
No, I'm level 130, so I don't think I'm too low level.
Okay, like, I don't know what to do though, because
And then,
you're not doing any damage.
yeah, what to do as magic archer?
But, 6-fold bolt or 9-fold bolt, or hunter,
No, it's this super far reaching attack which takes so much health away.
or if you can pull him into the area close to the door, you can use ricochet hunter.
I tried, that was the first thing I tried, it didn't do a dent. I do 0 damage, apparently, at least.
Any that would
Not that I
target
can
the
see
arisen
any.
are mine. No, they hold the advantage. My consciousness.
Could try getting up close, slashing him in the face. I mean, he doesn't seem to run around as much as the first form, so maybe he might have an easier time with that.
Strike at the face. Purity will serve. I was clumsy. Keep your distance, Master. I am not myself. It's a trouble. Foe. This will restore a bit of health. I'm on my way. Very well. Strike at the gates of Hardmode. I cannot take much more. Stones are too easy. This will restore a bit of health. Great head sprouting from its rest. It's a traveling rest. Pathetic.
I found the most effective in chipping away Diamond's health was to grapple him with the big dragon head on his chest. And like jumped and faster.
I jumped already, he's hovering if you didn't care.
No, I mean while you're fighting. Okay, now time.
No,
Yeah, now you're damaging him.
let's go, yeah. It's good smoke damage. Then hanging up, it's like... this is the end.
I cannot take much more. I suppose I went too easy on it. I was clumsy. Strike at the face.
Bullshit fight.
No! They hold the advantage!
Like those like bullshit attacks that reach like half the room and take like half your health.
Its head is vulnerable!
Yeah.
Can't do anything.
Choose a class with grapple attack, tie a gouge or 100 kisses, then just climb up his leg or tail and start raining that dragon head in his chest. Using confident very absent liquid bib will help tremendously. When he curls up to use his rift attack, make sure you can hit his dragon head. Immediately after his rift attack is interrupted, he will curl up for some reason. If you can stagger him out, that's the first form. Oh no, second form no. He will be stunned and fall to the ground. Finally, if he starts his fire explosion attack, jump out with him, and as you have lots of wake stones or are extremely confident in your defences.
Okay, that was it. Oh, it was an attempt, that's why I did early. We do the normal stream now.
Sure.
Say.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe in a few months I could do.
Sorry. Maybe if you max level.
I don't know, there's some ups or something. Don't know when. How to level this up, really. It'll take forever, like 70 levels.
Find some power leveling strats, do you? Or I can do it.
Yeah. This was the energy.
Ah.
Game is done, so.
Yeah. Well.
Right. It's I don't know.